Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael SeaStrider and I'm going to give you an in-depth overlook on the Wizard101 main storyline and quests. I'm only going to be explaining main quests and only will include side quests when they're to provide context for the world. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to read as many as I possibly can. Without further ado, let us begin in Wizard City. Merle Ambrose recruits a novice wizard to partake in the studies of magic. You are also introduced to Gamma the Owl, but this gathering is cut short when you see a shadowy figure cross the window of Golem Tower. Once inside the tower, to Ambrose's surprise, it is Malistaire, and he is here to resolve unfinished business. Merle eases you into Wizard City and informs you that you must be enrolled, but first have to deal with a problem in Unicorn Way. He gives you a letter for the guard. The guard's name is Private Connolly, and he tells you that dark forces have arisen, and there are not enough guards to stop them, so he tasks you with defeating a couple lost souls to help out the guards themselves. You then get led to Sarah Nightchant, a student just like you that was sent by Mulinda Wu to see if the rumors of the fairies are true, but as it turns out, they're corrupted. Saren comes up with the idea to talk to Lady Oriel, and she is quickly to realize that the fairies are enchanted by the undead. Oriel quickly comes up with the idea to unlock some fairies that were going to be corrupted, and you are thanked by one of the fairies you save. You then talk to Sarah Nightchant again, and realize that there is a maker of these fairies. You must stop the maker, Rattlebones, which informs you that it is just the beginning of Malistaire's plans. The evil is lifted from the fairies once defeating Rattlebones, and you report to Merle Ambrose. The headmaster then gives you another letter to a fellow guard in Old Town. Sergeant Muldoon tasks you with the defeat of Lady Blackhope. Once completed, he will let the wizard pass. Muldoon informs you about Lord Nightshade and how he has been causing most of the problems in Wizard City. This is where the game lets you split into three paths. First, we're going to talk about Triton Avenue. You head into Triton Avenue and rendezvous with Susie Griffinbane. She tells you that her brother, Arter, has gone missing and she would like you to check on him. You are then led to Duncan Grimwater, who asks you for your help with his research, to quickly find out that the undead were learning storm magic, which should not be possible. You collect some medallions off the undead and need Lumina crystals to investigate them. Duncan tells you Blad Raveneye could produce them. It is found out that the Lumina crystals are drained of their magic, even more suspicious activity. Once acquiring a charged Lumina crystal from a Scarlet Screamer, it is found out that the Harvest Lord is controlling the undead in this area, and that Susie's brother has been captured. You defeat the Harvest Lord and bring Susie's brother back to safety. Meanwhile, in Cyclops Lane, you meet with Nolan Stormgate, and he tells you that magical artifacts from the Death School have resurfaced, and you're going to recover it from the Dark Cave. You quickly recover it, and are informed that other students are out hunting for artifacts, but you soon realize that they have been captured by the Cyclopses. Nolan then tells you to report to Cyrus Drake, but he does not think you are capable and wants you expelled. The headmaster thinks otherwise, and Drake does not help. You devise a plan and collect a gate pass from the local warhorns and confront General Achilles and free the students. Finally, on Firecat Alley, you meet with Private Quinn, and he tells you to go to Fireglobe Theater because he was supposed to meet some Fire Elf friends there. You come back and tell him the Fire Elves are being corrupted. Quinn is devastated. Quinn tells you some backstory between him and a Fire Elf, and comes up with the idea to collect arrows to figure out what happened to them. He tells you about Greta Darkkettle, and you convince her to help. She tells you that you will need a lock of Banshee's hair. Quinn then sends you to defeat Bastilla Gravewind and collect a piece of her hair. You also find out she is working with Malistaire. Once you collect the lock of hair, Darkkettle creates the cure for the Fire Elves, and Quinn is finally relieved. Quinn then creates the potion, and you cure the Fire Elves along with Alakane's Swift Arrow, and they reveal that they were under a Banshee's curse. You report to Headmaster, and he has a plan to figure out who is working with Malistaire, but you need the tower key, and that is being guarded by a ghostly figure named Foulgaze. You collect the tower key, and Headmaster informs you that it is the evil Lord Nightshade that is behind all of this. Ambrose then tells you that they have stolen books, and you are tasked to recover them from Lord Nightshade himself. After defeating Nightshade, you find a journal and a skeleton key. Neither one relates to the stolen books. The journal informs the reader about a hidden entrance behind the waterfall at Rainbow Bridge, which is unlocked with the skeleton key. Headmaster's suspicions are correct, and inside you find Dworgen, who has been running the underground death school. Ambrose then lets you know that Malistaire apparently traveled to a far-out world known as Krakatopia to find out about the Order of the Fang. Well, I hope everyone who stuck around enjoyed that, and we'll look forward for more worlds to come. This is my first project for this channel, and I hope that I can continue with my work. I appreciate everybody, and thank you.